All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Zephyros Castle grind. So, I made a video about this a while ago, and I've made some gains back then, or since then. So I wanted to see just how much I can improve. And yeah, in case you guys have never grinded here, this is what it looks like. Is what I use. You change that. All right, so Adania damage, your standard knockdown, resist, DPS. That, here we go. Let me just reset that. Dude, the all-in-one preset that they did, I feel like it needs to be reworked because I keep forgetting, like, what do I need? All right, anyway. Am I on the right things? Okay. I still feel like I'm missing a buff or a lot. Anyway. Right now, as of last week, we actually got a lot of those crystals from that event, or it's like a couple days ago, but whenever you guys see it. So I need more silver, I need more end time crystals and everything, and that's why we're back here again. Also changed my add-ons so I don't have the HP recovery thing anymore, so it's a little bit scarier, but I think the hardest phase of this grind spot is the beginning when you're actually taking the burn damage. After that, it gets significantly easier. But yeah, Origins are basically, well, they're not sold out. They're just like at a higher price than most people want to pay for it. So I was grinding Dark Seekers the other day for Essence of Devouring and everything. People are getting desperate and they're buying those, like the other blue ones that you get from like Hong Lim, to half value ones. I think if I remember correctly, it's like 8 phases or waves of this one for the other ghost spawn. I barely meet the AP requirements, and that's with my Z buff up. Also, I'm using the new Perfume of Envy, like basically the Courage, but like the +5 one. Dude, those are so expensive to maintain. Like, I actually have to go gather for them. As far as I understand, the best way to grind this is like the way you summon the Beelzebub, right? Is more of the waves of the small ones you kill. So depending on where you're at when the Phantom Knight dies, you either stay or move. like now you would just stay and clear it out before moving to the next one. Every time I grind a new spot and then come back to one of them, it's like I gotta remember how to play the game again. So was that like Dark Seekers for a little bit, and then I came back here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Still nighttime for a little bit. It's like, what? Why are those things hurting? So yeah, actually there's a question I got a lot of. Is grinding here worth it over Tenenbaum if you're under the AP cap? And I think it is a little bit, actually. Because you're really here for the Heralds and the End Times. And of course, you know, the Hans have a lower rate of dropping, but the pieces that you're looking for that matter have a higher one, so I think this spot is better even if you're like 50, 60 AP under. Still, ultimately. Not gonna lie though, even though this spot makes a decent amount of silver too, I'd rather grind Dark Seekers because that one is just more chill. I could grind it at nighttime without having to think about it. I don't have to use all the expensive elixirs and everything. One thing I need to get better at is how do you make it so the Shadow Knight doesn't like keep dashing around? You just have to stay on him the entire time. That's something I can improve on. Or is that all just random? All right, so our goal today is at least 8 heralds and at least 8 end times. That would be nice. Oh my god, this dumb BSR was sitting at like 99.8 the entire time. I was just waiting for it. I was looking at it. One thing I actually got to study up on is like where to position yourself so it doesn't always do the jump. Or it doesn't get like caught on something so I can actually back attack it. That would be cool too. Uh-oh, please tell me it's not bugged. No bug? Oh, we're good, thank God. The other day, I guess a couple days ago, I tried the other side and it was bugged. I was in like this spot over here. Downtime. Also, I made a video the other day talking about all the paints and stuff that you can get from the event. Make sure to use them. I pray I get the Olin's piece. Like, that one has been a huge pain for me over the years, and I just want that to be done. Then, after that, if I get the Olin's, I would be at 4 out of 5, and all I need is paddocks after this one. I wonder if there's enough data. I don't think there's enough yet to know what the rate of getting like a treasure item or a merchant ring from paints are. I don't think it's the exact same. But yeah, we actually hit our second deck the other day. It was actually pretty exciting. I'm finally done. All that's left now is praying on good RNG for Adania armors, and I think I'm going to go for a NOV main hand first. I know a lot of people go for Ornamental Knot, or I guess your offhand, because it gives +1 AP and DP. But I honestly think that 2 AP is harder to get than 1-1, especially with the Adania armors these days. Dude, it's like I forgot how to grind this spot after taking like 3 days off. The only good thing about getting the new Adana armor upgrades for me is just having the extra HP pool, even if it's like what, plus 40 per tier. It's so little. But when you're grinding spots that have a dot on you, like this Nymphomare, that plus 40 does add up. Kind of nice. Anyone on NA knows when does the Dana, when does Fluos pop buffs? Is it like 9-10 p.m. Eastern? So I think I've been straight up missing it. I haven't seen Zephyros castle buff in a while. Nice. I actually got 4 heralds done, and the only things I need left, I guess, are like 1 for Vicious Shadows and then 1 for Adania species, which is like, I'm basically done. It's just min-max at this point. I got all my my Hans done for AP at least, and then we'll work on whatever else comes afterwards. Straight silent drop, please. 7 bill. People are getting those so frequently, but it's like, when do I get one? I want a free 7 bill. I can't wait till I could be 2010 AP without having to Z buff it. I see other people doing that, like permanently over cap, and I'm like, oh, that must be nice. You can run Vicious Shadows or target openings, literally anything else, and just get more loot. Music here sounds like that one song a lot of those Call of Duty montages have. I wish they would move the Capris energy thingy so they the knights don't fly into the wall. Also fix your Sangoon Calamity 8 to 10 so they don't jump out of the black border. Would be nice, thank you. Also, yeah, trying some new add-ons, seeing if they're better or worse. Ooh, an end time. I like those. I'm actually working on my PvP amplified crystals now. Are people getting like... Sometimes it doesn't jump, sometimes it just jumps a lot. Is that just RNG, or can you like stand in the spot and it won't do that? All right, 3 end times, 3 heralds so far. Let me see, where am I at? I'm at 9. I still got to do this one. I got to do the Nymphomare and get another 10 from here. And then heralds, where am I at? 16. So yeah, my goal right now, since we got all 6 of our Hans, is to, I guess, just upgrade my Vicious Shadows artifacts to the upgraded one, and then I should work on finishing up my PvP setup. I'm gonna switch the Lightstones to this one since it's the Jackia one, but yeah, just straight human damage. Nice. Well, we're 10, 13. I actually need 3 more. The things you could do with the amount of downtime in this. Oh, did we buy one? One stuck into totem. Oh my god. That's not a Zephyros castle buff. How many cycles can people do for Beelzebubs an hour? Is it like 5? Is that how many I should be going for? Oh yeah, with only 20,000 Agris, my Agris will run out at 17,000. Ooh. That right there is where the Adania armor HP comes in handy. Does anyone know actually how many of the little ones you have to kill before Beast of Blood spawns? I heard it was like 100, but I actually have no idea. No, no more Hans. Give me a silent crystal I could sell for 7 bill. I like those. Also, I'm still not even sure why you can get those distorted ones, the crystals, not the silence, or like distorted in the hardest grind spot in the game. surely we're almost to diesel bulb number 3. I think if I could learn how to just, you know, have him not jump into the dumbest spots and like where to position myself properly, I could do it so much faster. Six end times so far. One day, Olin's piece, come home. I guess it's not happening. Maybe we'll do a little bit of enhancing after this. I think I have enough. If I make 4 of these, I have 5. I could probably boost the stack high enough and try to go for a try. I failed 1. Like last week, I failed 2 out of 3 on try. It felt bad, actually. You know, this was fun when I was actually going for all the titles and everything, but it's like, after you get your 4th one, you're just like, oh. Grinding here again. Yeah, around 17,000. I should rewatch this later and just see what I can improve on and just like how fast clear is. How do you make them not fly into the wall? That's all I need to know, and I think I'll improve significantly. Dang. That was a different pop-up. I was like, oh, did I get something rare? Nope, it's not. One rich merchant ring, please. Please? Dude, if I got the Olin's piece today, I would live at Paddock's Island until I get the 5th piece of thing and I'm free. Ooh, another end time. I like those. Oh my goodness. I ate too many of those. We have to be close to another Beelzebub soon. I feel it. Well, that not being able to see doesn't help. We reached our goal of eight end times. Got one. Okay. Yeah, we'll do some attempts after this. I just need to make some and then pull out the crons and everything. All right, so how many do we deposit? We have like 20K and we got about like 7 minutes left. I wish I could reach 2010 without Z buff only. Froggo. Another herald. I think pretty soon I'm gonna have enough full heralds and be done with it, so I can actually just sell them, which I'm okay with making extra money at some point. And then eventually I'll buy the last one off the market, just whenever they start sitting in a couple of months. Let's not stand in all of that. That would be cool. I think we met our goal of 8 of each of them. Once the timer goes out on my Harmony, we are out. Can't stay here. Just take damage without recovery. Okay, cool. Let's calculate everything. Let me make sure I turned everything off. Okay, so we got 21.7, 21,716 times 126,980. 2.7 bill in straight silver, and then another like 500 from these if I were to sell them, but I don't. And then these just straight up don't sell, and then some of these. So it's about like, I don't know, a little under 4 billion if I were to sell everything. But it's time. Let's do it. I think I'm going to use like 270 for a try. This feels low, to be honest, but I just want to hit like close to a 50%. Eat the thing. Eat the thing. Okay, good. 270. Oh wait, hold on. I'm taking out enough for 2 because I believe in good RNG, right? 272. Dude, that is such a low number. Holy, hold on. Who is hitting this on like 260s? $47. That is such a dumb number. Holy, okay. Nice. All right, well, I have 3 more stones, but that 350 is not going. I'm gonna have to build that 207 up. So we are currently at 3. Well, I guess we take out one of these. So I'm at 389, basically 840 gear score. And one of these clicks is how many cron stones do I need for that one? 2760. We'll do 2 attempts. This doesn't feel good. Like 353 for a NOV. Well, like that 353 feels kind of low, which it is. I've seen people hit this on 400 plus, so this number is stupid. But also at the same time, 1.7% is actually dumb. What was it? 353? Okay. Pray for me, boys. All I need is this to go, and then I could do Karshian. I didn't think so. All right, well, that was cool. 8 minus this one. 840 gear score. I'm gonna have to just build up another stack, and then we have 3 more stones. Then we'll use it on these, so hopefully I can get. Hopefully those 3 stones can hit all try, but until then, we are out. See you guys later. Peace.